Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's anyone's ball. Valverde. Toni Kroos. And here's Benzema. Benzema plays it out to the wing. Hit into the middle.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Valverde. And here's Modric.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's got himself a peach of a goal! And again, they pile on the misery. Oh, that is a bit special. It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Isco. Toni Kroos dinks one in. Isco looking to get on the end of this. And the finish! Oh, almost a sixth! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Griezmann puts his foot on the gas, and he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Toni Kroos, and here's the chance to counter. And that will be the final act. Barcelona well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down to serious...
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jordan Henderson. And he's there to cut it out. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Forward it goes.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Abraham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
That is clearly overhit. Abraham. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Jorginho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Breaks on here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Salah. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Robertson. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Willian.
Chelsea really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Henderson plays it forward. Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. Oxlade-Chamberlain gets it back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now. but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The game has already resumed here.
Chelsea clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Here's the through ball. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looks to thread it through. This has gone, that's a foul. This is a great chance to take a lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Wijnaldum. Chooses to go back. Now it's him. And the shot! Pedro drives it forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Roberto. Has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
And it's Pedro. He's pinged one through here.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And he's going long. Azpilicueta does well to read it and intercepts.
Liverpool clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the...
Christensen has been caught there, it's a foul. Azpilicueta. Rudiger. That's a throw. Conte. Azpilicueta. Pedro. Conte. That intervention was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And Firmino! Another chance! Same again, same outcome.
Liverpool really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
That is terrific skill. Rudiger gets it back.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Jorginho hoists it forward. Conte. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well positioned to make that interception. And that is that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. Raspilicueta. Conte. Now it's Willian. Receives it in a good position. Wijnaldum. And here's Roberto Firmino. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
In comes the cross. Hoists it forward. Gomez. Back to the keeper and try something new. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Christensen.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Salah. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum. And here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Abraham. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Conte. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Needed a better pass there. Alexander-Arnold. Ball is over the line. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Oxlade-Chamberlain, well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Lobs it in gently. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Going through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement. The one place that... And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And we're already back underway here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That is terrific skill. Oh, some tackle that. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Wijnaldum plays it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Abraham just brushed off the ball there. Rudiger drives it forward. And it's Oxlade. It's Oxlade-Chamberlain! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Conte. It's got through to him. Willian. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's played forward. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Mohamed Salah goes looking. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Pedro.
Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Firmino should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Henderson goes short. Played into the middle. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Back into the middle. He's gone for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Liverpool making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Robertson. Van Dijk. Klein. And here's Origi. Klein. Wijnaldum. And here's Roberto Firmino. Shot a goal!
Well, it seems obvious that the plan...
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Henderson! That is gorgeous! A finish of true class! And they are cruising away. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. And that will be the final act. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Chelsea simply weren't good enough to play through the pressure put on their defence and were duly picked off.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler, that is Raheem Sterling. His small frame and pace gives him a real advantage over bigger, slower defenders. And his turning sharpness is another very tricky part of his game, and he's a handful.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Cuadrado. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Gundogan. Now it's Aguero. Zinchenko. Out to the left it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Out for a throw. Cuadrado. Douglas Costa looking to get on the end of this. Looking for a corner. Pjanic plays it short. Sterling absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily...
Big chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
They've played it short. Surely a shot. Cuadrado. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Hoists it forward. Ramsey. Cuadrado. Douglas Costa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Douglas Costa. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Dybala. Forward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ramsey. Look at the defender bombing forward. Ramsey plays it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Aguero. Aguero plays it out to the wing. Gundogan. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Douglas Costa tries to stroke it. And the half-time whistle goes. So now the team has broken through. That's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals. So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? And it's Sterling. Machado has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Zinchenko. Oh, real danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo gets the better of his man. He's gone for it. Walker drives it forward. Gundogan. And it's Sterling. Cuadrado. Douglas Costa. Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Gets away from his opponent. Pjanic. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Juventus really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Dybala.
Manchester have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. A move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Well played, he saw that coming. Zinchenko. He gets past his man, and the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, smart save. Mahrez. De Ligt cuts it out. It's got through to him. Aguero. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Ramsey. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Walker gets it back. Now it's Mahrez. Dybala. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks to bypass the midfield. And it's Aguero. And it's played forward. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Quick ball forward. De Ligt positions himself well and cuts it out. Mahrez is the guilty party there. De Ligt. Pjanic. Ramsey. De Bruyne battles to win it back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ramsey proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And time is up. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. With a cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Juventus can always take more positives from a result like this.